Lee John Stone said he felt that Greece deserved to win. Do you share that view?
Yeah, I think we were probably second best for a lot of tonight. You know, it's disappointing. Just spoke about there. It's, you know, we're going to get setbacks. It's important now that we respond well against Finland.
What was missing in terms of the system tonight? Because you've obviously gone with something different.
Yeah, well, we tried something different. We tried to you know, overload the midfield and play a little bit differently. You know, it's something that we tried for, you know, 20 minutes yesterday. It's something that we you know, we experimented with, and you know, it's you know, it was disappointing that it didn't come off. But you know, I think it was probably unrealistic to expect too much, and you know, I think it's a case of you know, trying again.
There's no such thing as a good goal to concede, but both goals, when you look at the defending, was that at the level you'd expect?
I think it's with the quality that we've got. I think you look at all of the goals tonight. You know, they all come from mistakes, which is disappointing. But like I say, I think you know, even at 1-1, you know, we were quite fortunate at that point.
When you look at the team and the talent, is this a system you will persevere with, though? Do you see a future in a false nine, if you like?
I think it's definitely an option. I think when you've got someone of Harry Kane's quality, you know, it rules that out because of the amount of goals that he gets for us and how important he is for the team. So, but you know, we tried something tonight, and you know, I think in the future we've got to have that ability and that courage to try things. You know, this is a period where obviously it's so important that we gain promotion from this league, but you know, we tried something different.
You want to win all your games, of course. How does tonight maybe influence your future in the job, if you like, longer term?
Yeah, it doesn't change. You know, my remit was to do the three camps. You know, nothing changes in that respect.
Thank you, Lee.
Thank you.
Disappointment for Lee Carsley. What about Vangelis Pavlidis with both goals this evening? Here's Greece's hero.
Vangelis, well done. An historic night for Greece. A first win over England.
Yeah, it was a really special game for us because of George, and of course we give everything for him and for his family. And yeah, it's a great win, but more important is the emotionals and that we are people and that we're special night because of him, first of all.
How much has George been in your thoughts?
A lot. From yesterday that we hear that happened, we heard everybody like yeah, a really difficult moment for us because George was part of the team, and yeah, was a special guy. We have a lot of time together with everybody, and yeah, it was. We just say that we have to play for him, and doesn't matter the score today. We want to play for him, and we give everything for him, for Saul.
Thank you, well done.
Thank you very much.
Well said, Vangelis Pavlidis, on an historic night for him and for Greek football. From England's point of view, they started with no striker, finished with two, and they'll go back to one on Sunday if he's fit. Harry Kane, were they? I mean, that's the short and long of it.
Well, if he's fit, yeah. He'll certainly play. Obviously, Lee's mentioned it there, the importance, obviously, of his goals, his leadership, his quality. So, yeah, if Harry's fit, yeah, no doubt to start the weekend.
He tried something which we was all very excited about at the start. It didn't quite work out because the Greeks are very experienced in what they're doing, and they punished us for some silly mistakes tonight. Yeah. Poor closing down, poor defending, you know, they punished us.
Yeah. And the important thing for England, like any team, is how you react to it. Yeah. You react to disappointment. They've had a lot of plaudits again the last 1 or 2 months with their performances. Now we'll see a nice little test from the weekend.
Yeah. Very good result for the Republic this evening.
Brilliant result, absolutely brilliant. Big lift for the country and the team, they needed that, and I'm delighted for them.
It was an OK result, isn't it?
No, it was a big result for them.
They're here next month as well, which will be a great occasion. But absolutely, they've learnt an awful lot. Thank you very much indeed, James. Thank you. See you at the weekend.
John, a tough night overall. Did the best team win?
I think so, yeah. On a personal note, absolutely gutted. First time with the armband, and to have a result like this. Yeah, it's hard to put into words, to be honest. I was obviously every emotion yesterday, today. Prepared how we normally do, and it didn't come off, and it's just a shame that it was on a night like this. And we've got to give credit to them. I think from the start, you put us right under pressure. We found it difficult to come out from the back, play our normal football, break the lines. They were very compact, and yeah, disappointed from us as well.
Did the change of system, without a focal point, if you like, affect the rhythm overall?
No, because we worked on it. It's something that we know as players. And as Lee said to us as players, that, you know, when we're out there, we've got to deliver. We've got to put the onus on ourselves and go and do the business. And we didn't create enough clear-cut chances. We didn't get enough at second balls. We were quite spread from set pieces today. A lot of counter attacks that I'm not happy with personally. You know, it's a difficult night. A lot was riding on it for me personally, and for the lads. We saw it as a great opportunity to top the group today. It's not happened. We've got to look back on this game and move forward.
Thank you, John.
Thank you.
Very honest of John Stones, but really important, Roy, that we say the better team won and deserved that win this evening.
Yeah, I think so. I think they played with plenty of energy, spirit. Wasn't sure if they were going to have that quality, but they did. And the biggest compliment I can give them, when they conceded so late, you're thinking, will they settle for the draw? They didn't. They got bodies forward, they got to win in goal. What a great night for Greece.
I think there is a game after which every England manager realises what the job involves, appreciates how big it is, and that is the game. For however many more matches he's in charge for, that's the game Lee Carsley, it's really drilled home into him.
Listen,
how big this job is.
He took a massive chance on a system that he's played before, under 21, but I think what he'll learn tonight is that at this level, with wily midfielders and a wily old coach and knowing exactly where to press in respect of winning the ball back from England, and then England themselves not being as fluent as maybe they should have been, maybe should have started the game with a little bit more urgency. They took full advantage. A lot of things that England done defensively looked just poor. Yeah. You know, so, you know, you have to give...
It didn't look decisive or aggressive enough.
No, it didn't. It didn't, and I think that they were very much ready for this, Greece. And you look at this, these 3 opportunities, look how many opportunities to maybe stop him there, you know?
You know, you've got the bodies back. I think this sums up England performances. You've got the bodies there, but no one actually doing their job properly. They're thinking, are you going to do it? Am I going to do it? How can this happen? Nobody... Look at this, 5, 6 England players around them. Brilliant from the striker, lovely finish, but my goodness, someone's got to put a tackle in. Look at the bodies. I'll go back to it. If that happened in training, you'd stop the session. You'd stop the session going, are you taking this seriously? Unbelievable goal to concede, but all credit. Listen, lovely tribute to their teammate. Great for the Greeks, brilliant.
They'd missed so many other chances. You know, there was a ball played when the teammate was offside. Should have played a halfway.
Yes,
offside goal. You think, oh, they've missed their chance. And then Jude Bellingham pops up and gets the goal. And you think, oh, well, he's got England out of something.
Well, that's what he could do. You know, whether he's playing up front or if he's crashing the box from where he does here, you can see how far back he starts there. He says, "Leave it. I'm in control of this." Bam. Goalkeeper maybe could have been a stronger hand where you look where it goes in from, but you can see where he comes from. You know,
a lot of power with a side foot, isn't it?
Absolutely, yeah. So he's obviously recognised now. He's coming in with pace. And this is what I'm talking about, basic quality there. Get behind it, you know what I mean? Look at that. Everything over it. Keeper there, maybe stronger wrist, but that's...
And what do we say? Hit the target.
Absolutely,
on target, a lot of power. Yeah, the keeper maybe could do better, but hit the target, and you're thinking, if anything, England are going to go on to win it.
You thought if there was going to be a third goal, absolutely.
All the momentum was with them, of course.
But as you said, absolutely full credit to Greece. They really wanted the winner. I think they're probably a little bit of, how on earth are we not going to win this? This is, I mean, you're sort of reminded of playing at school sometimes, aren't you? Defending somebody deal with this.
Yeah, do you know what? It's again, everyone. It's a bit of old school here. Just everyone getting forward, everyone barging into each other. No one getting decisive.
Colwell and Lewis fall over each other.
Yeah, exactly. But you only want decisive on the pitch.
It starts here with the second ball, Roy. This is where they want it, like you're saying about want it. Look where they are. They've got the second ball, and now look at them.
There's 3 or 4 players out of position from the first header. They're on the wrong side, and then it's trouble, and you're thinking, who's going to react?
And there's the
striker.
That's great.
Confidence sky high, hits the target. What a moment for him.
Delighted for him, to be honest, because he's somebody that everybody's talking about. Yanidis being out. You know, he's only got, I think he's got now 8 in 41, so you're not expecting it. But last season at AZ Alkmaar, we're talking about some 33 goals. He knows where the goal is. He got his chance. He's got a team that's working hard. He took his chance as well.
You look at the strikers there, and even you get Watkins gets his opportunity.
Yeah. There's a poor miss.
I was just thinking, sometimes pre-match, we can't be wrong because we decide what we want to talk about and all England's attacking.
Yeah, but we had every right to build it up.
Exactly, and can England play without a false nine, whatever. But if you don't defend properly, no matter what you do the other end, and England's defending this evening will be so worrying going forward.
Massive
whoever
worries.
the manager's going to be.
Massive
Yeah, of course. We go back to the basics of the game. We talk about players. The words over the last month or two about England, freedom and style and attacking players.
Freedom.
Freedom, yeah. That's the new buzzword, obviously. It's the new garlic bread. We're talking about... But you still have to do the basics in football. I go back to it in terms of defending properly. And urgency. England didn't seem that urgent. Why do they get urgency when they go 1-0 down?
Yeah.
You see them taking set piece. And that was a big disappointment for England tonight as well. Over the last few years, you're thinking England really, their set piece delivery and the way they were attacking the ball was so poor. And the basics in terms of wanting to defend, having a bit of pride, wasn't there.
There's a little bit of fragility in the way we were defending. I thought Rico Lewis, some of the time Cole, making the ball bounce and stuff. It just felt a little bit off.
Defences win you titles, don't they? Essentially.
That's what they're
OK.
saying.
Right, we'll take a break and we will... 0-0 at half-time. I think what's been surprising is how brittle England have been defensively and the opportunities Greece have had. What's been the issue from England's point of view?
I think you say brittle, but I think Greece have worked us out. They know that we want to go forward, and they're putting pressure on us in that mid-block area, and they're winning the ball, whether it's in the mid or at the back where England are trying to attack. We've got so many people going forward that they know that if you can break that first press, Declan's literally on his own. So, you know, they've broken very, very well a couple of times, Greece.
Yeah, do you know, Lee makes a point in commentary. Greece are enjoying themselves. They're obviously doing a good job here, and they're compact. And when they get the opportunity, we see England getting players forward, as we thought they would, then they look dangerous on the break.
Very calm, and they're not rushing. And you see them getting in the back of us. And this is just like, it's just a poor finish from him, but...
That solves the problem, innit?
Yeah,
It's the last bit.
yeah,
Have they got
yeah.
that little bit of quality to
It's
punish England?
You say,
So open.
Yeah, you say with Palmer there, and then Trent here with this little bit of sloppy back pass. They know exactly what they're doing to stay in and around us.
And they've had a lot of joy down that left
on that
flank,
left-hand side. They know that Trent will vacate that area. But what they've done really well, because they've got good experienced pros in their team, they're putting a lot of pressure on in and around our midfield, winning it, and then now, this is the problem we've got. They get themselves out, they're very clever, very wily, and they've got good pace once they can get out as well.
And we've seen that previously with Finland. Greece are obviously slightly better, but they've just got to take advantage of that space, that quality with their runners, and they haven't quite punished England.
I mean, Finland had two great chances for themselves in the first half.
But they'd be encouraged by you, Greece, certainly.
Even with this, what we've seen from Greece here, poor ball in the end, but it's the way that England are not with the press. It doesn't seem to be connected. The guys up front are moving forward, and then there's space behind them.
It looks like England have just turned up and think it will happen. They do lack urgency. Even set pieces, Trent's walking over, taking corners, Saka going, come on, a bit of urgency. They're strolling over. Need a bit more.
I mean, from England's point of view, we can't, as we did beforehand on the pitch, say, oh, England have got all these attacking players.
Yeah,
Alexander does this, and Rico Lewis can play wherever. And then criticise them if they are playing like that and they want to be progressive. It's just when they give the ball away, isn't it, that they're broken on so quickly.
Yeah, but this is what they can't do, because Greece are a wily team. They know exactly what England will want to do at Wembley. Young players, a lot of offensive players. They're going to say, well, let them come. We'll make it tight for them, because England had a couple of chances ourselves. So once they win the ball, they know exactly how to get into us, because we're committing so many people.
We can be critical of England, but they've had two great chances.
Yeah.
They've got to take one of them.
Yeah.
And what about Pickford,
They've got to
though?
take both of those.
Well, England have had two good chances, but Pickford almost presented Greece with a goal
does that after
early
10,
on.
11, 12, again, sends a message as if, like, concentration levels, and that can spread throughout the team. Again, that lack of urgency. Look,
Bang, give it to Trent.
Do it. Well, what's he doing? Do it quickly, and brilliant defending. Very unlucky by Greece, but fantastic. Lovely message for defenders. Never give it up, and he chased it back and done brilliant.
He's done brilliant there, Levi. Brilliant.
Not a good message from Pickford to send.
And again, I think here again he looks all over the place. Look at him there. He seems to have got caught in no man's eye. He misses that.
This is jumpy Pickford, is it? We probably thought we'd see the back of.
It's very jittery Pickford, the way you start. You want your goalkeeper
That
to
will
start
always be there with Pickford. He's not going to change now.
You know?
Cole Palmer, the way he's played, I think we are astonished he missed this. And in a way, this was the one time with Jude Bellingham playing the false nine. Gets in, doesn't he? Makes that run in beyond. Here, look, give it to me, and sets up the chance.
Great ball, great run, perfect. Obviously, I think they've mentioned working on that during the week. But we all can't believe it. Even the more we look back on it, even he can't. It's harder to put over the bar.
Again, you know, with his technical ability in that, leaning back in that moment.
Right, technically, what's this?
Just head that on target. Keeper's backing off. Head it on target. The keeper don't know where he is exactly, because it's a ball that's been given away. Trent's putting a great ball. For the forward, you just need to head that. Just head it towards it on target, because he's going backwards.
Is he caught in two minds about whether trying to loop a header over or whatever?
This is the thing. You can't be caught in two minds, because you know that the goalie's off his line. So anything on target, you're probably going to cause him to make a
If
save.
Gordon wants to go to the next level, which he keeps talking about, then he's got to do better. He missed a great chance against Sterling with a great run. That chance there, it looked like he'd never had the ball in his life. He's got to take them opportunities.
You've done all the heading technique in the last 30 seconds.
Yeah. In fact, because it's one of those that while it was happening, I was heading, Poods. I think I would have scored that. I'd like to think I would have.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I would have scored that.
The lucky winner from our last competition is watching tonight's game from the Bobby Moore Lounge. The good news is it could be you next month. We have 4 hospitality tickets for England Republic of Ireland here, 17th of November, plus £20,000 cash. But you'll have to be quick. The competition closes in 3 days' time, just after Sunday's game against Finland.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And we've got action from the Division Rivals League coming right up. What might we see today, Stuart?
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here, try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
Williams. Well, here is the lineup for the hosts today. Fikayo Tomori plays alongside Joe Gomez in central defence. And up front, Paulo Dybala starts.
كيف هذيك هي واش اش كيدير في المنطقة ديالو واش يلعب مزيان ولا لا
11 for Rangers. Thibaut Courtois is the keeper of choice. Matthijs de Ligt plays alongside John Stones in the middle of the defence. Ilkay Gundogan plays with Modric in central midfield. And the idea is to
squad.
one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition. Good weight on that pass. And intercepts again. Rangers charging forward with options available. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Well, the threat was very real. Marvellous defending. Dybala. Well, we can see what they're trying to do, but not a memorable passage of play.
Well, the fans are going mad here. They think that was a penalty.
Oh, that is a wonderful piece of challenging. Payor. Fine work from Rangers to win the ball back. Perfect tackle. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Oh, good vision. Paulo Dybala in a potentially productive position. And a goal this time. Applying the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered. Really showing off his wide range of passing skills.
ديبانا يا ديبانا
And a failure to keep the ball by Rangers. Marcus Thuram. And Coman distributing shrewdly. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps.
Well,
ايش مسوي؟
chances. They now just need to take one of them. Mind you, what a save that was.
Well, attacks are plenty, but now defensive resilience is what's called for. Coman, he failed to hold it. Payor. And Rangers have possession again. Well, trailing here, but a corner it is. Favouring the short one. Modric. He read the situation defensively and did his job. And tremendous individual skill. And offside, I rather think he was caught in two minds.
Well, he just needed to go elsewhere with his pass. He showed a complete lack of awareness there.
Well-timed tackle. That's a very fine piece of tackling. Payor. Oh, lovely ball. Well, he's been ruled to have taken up an illegal position, only just, however, Stuart.
Well, he loves running off the back of defenders, but on this occasion, he's just gone a fraction too early.
Well, now it's Rangers' turn. This could be troublesome, and Coman's in here. In it goes! He scored on his debut, and his fans are loving that. So the ball is rolling again at 1-1. Williams. Now with Thuram. A long way from the perfect pass. Trying to open them up. They've only gone and brought another one. 2 goals in quick succession. Now they have the lead. No wonder they're celebrating.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at that power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike.
ورا تكون تيفادي ما عنده ظهر على الباكيت كاع
Well, back underway as we reflect.
ويذكر دي تشوف ما عنديش الظهر في الباكيت والو باقي هذا ب 82.
Interception to snuff out the danger.
والله أكثرية
Dybala.
هاري كين الوحيد وما كندخلوه.
With the ball confidently. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Oh, to level the match. They just couldn't stay.
قلت لك
And now,
قلت لك اصلك يلا ديري اللي بغيتي
square.
ديري اللي بغيتي.